Hi, I'm Erinn from Simply Erinn's Unisex Hair Salon in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and I'm going to talk to you today about choosing a hair salon. I got some notes because I'm a post-it girl, so I had to write it down because my thoughts will be rambling everywhere. I'll get off topic, off subject. So I just felt like if I wrote it down, I could stay on subject for you. We already talked about who I am, right? All right. The reason why you may be looking for a new salon is, or a salon in general, is because one, you may be moving. And if you're moving and you have an awesome stylist, you know what? Check in with that stylist first. See if she or he has a client that lives in the area in which you're going to move. Because usually, like, if a client comes to me and their hair is fabulous, I ask them where they're from, or I'll see where they're from on their intake form, and I'll ask who did their hair. Why I do that is because now I know a stylist that does really well at what they do in that city, in that state. So I think it's very important to check with your stylist for someone. Another way you could look for a stylist is if you know the products that your stylist uses on you or the salon uses, you should know that. Then you can go on that product's website, and usually they have a salon locator of other salons that use that product. Usually you could look up that way as well. You may be changing stylists for whatever reason, or your stylist could be on maternity leave, or they may have gotten fired, they may have left, and you just don't know where they are and you cannot find them. So one way to find a salon is to possibly, if you see someone in the street or a mall or wherever and you love the way their hair looks, compliment them. Say, hey, your hair looks great. By the way, where do you get it done? Who does it? People usually apt to sharing because one, you just gave them a hell of a compliment, and two is it's like, okay, they really like my hair. Let me share. Some people won't tell you because you're taking up their stylist time. So, all right, so let's get back to it. The other thing you want to do and look for when you find a salon or when you're looking for a salon is what do you need them to specialize in? Like, do you have natural hair like me? Do you want it flat iron? People call this silk press. Do you need a place that relaxes hair really well? Hair care, hair and scalp care is important to me. Someone that specializes in weaves or braids or whatever it may be. You might want to Google salons that specialize in weaves in this area and see what the salons come up. See the names that come up. Jot down those names, and then you want to also look at their reviews. Check out their website. Check out the Yelp. You know what I mean? Usually you can get some information. Sometimes they may not have such great reviews. Like they may have one or two not so good reviews, but if they have plenty of them, stay clear. Find someone else. The other thing could be, where else could you look? No, check their reviews. That usually helps today. That usually helps when you want to figure out if they're a great salon for you or not, right? Kind of like a relationship. You list the things you need in a relationship, you list the things you need in a salon, and match them. See if you can get 80% of that. The other thing you want to do is call and ask a few questions. Call the salon. Some salons like us, sometimes like we don't always have a salon coordinator answer the phone. So we let the phone go to voicemail and we do our best to get back to you within 24 to 48 hours to return the call. A lot of times we don't want to run from the client to the phone if it's ringing because that takes away from the time that you booked with us. Are we perfect with that? No, but we try. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is you want to ask when you call there, like, what are their hours? Like, how do you take payments? Is it cash? Is it credit cards? Like some salons only take cash. Some do credit cards and cash. Ask, how far in advance do you need to make your appointment? See if they only take appointments or they do walk-ins or they do both. That's another thing, right? That's important. What else? Consultations. Do they have consultations? Are they free? Do they cost? If they cost, does it go towards the appointment that you make when you want to come in for a hair appointment? Do they have parking? Maybe the products they use? What do they specialize in? How about if their stylists participate in continuous education? That's key to me. The other thing would be, how do the stylists feel if you book with another stylist in the salon? You don't want to start any problems, but you don't want to go somewhere that's going to be a problem. Because let's say if you're booked with me, and usually you book with me because you like what I do. But let's say someone else in the salon, like Deidre shampooed you before, just to help out and make sure we stay on schedule. And then you want to make an appointment, but I'm booked, but Deidre shampooed you and you loved it and you've seen what she's done. If you go to Deidre, we're going to be happy because we want to keep you in the salon. We don't want you to have to go anywhere else or like feel uncomfortable sitting in the chair with her. Sit with whomever you want. It should be that way. Unless you wanted something like cornrows or flat twists, you couldn't book that with me. I'd say go with Deidre, Renee, or somebody. Rana, someone. Go with someone else. But we want to keep you in the salon because you're our salon family. You might want to ask, how do you take your gratuities? Is it cash? Do you take checks? Do you do it credit card? Do you do Tippy? Tippy is awesome. We got it and we absolutely love it. Love it. Tippy. Stylists get with that. Tippy. Salons that take tips like that, get with it. It's really great. The other thing is I would see if I would ask them can I come in and check out your salon? Do you mind if I pop in? That's something else. Just for a few minutes. And if you could do it on surprise, it'll be better. So we're not cleaning up trying to, make it look how it doesn't always look. No. But anyway, you just want to pop in. And then when you go, see how you're greeted by the people who greet you or the person at the front desk or the other stylists that are there. Ask to use the bathroom. Check out the bathroom. Is it clean? You want to see if they have barbicide jars, the jars that are usually there on the station with the blue liquid in it. You want to see if they have those because if a comb drops and you pick it up, you got a dip. You know what I'm saying? That cleans it. It kills it right there. And then, when you walk to the bathroom, people look into you and smile and give you a little wink or a little hello or a little nod like, hey, you want to be noticed, right? The other thing is look at the floor. Is it full of hair? Is there food stuff on it? The stylists got food on their stations. Sometimes we can't even get a break, which we should. So we have a little granola bar on the station, some water or something, or tea or coffee. But if they got their lunch on their station, well, that's not for me. You could go. The other thing is check out their sinks. If you can't get a little glance from the side, are they cleaning their sinks after they finish the client? Are they leaving hair in the sink? That's key to me. The other thing is check out the stylist. See how their hair looks. A lot of times, just because my hair may look great to you doesn't mean I always did it. Today I did it. I curled it myself, but a lot of times I'm not the one doing it. So you might want to find out that stylist whose hair looks fabulous, who did their hair. What else? I'm just trying to think. The other thing is observe how they're interacting with their clients and others, If they're being kind, if they're having fun, if they're being stank. You pay who you want to do your hair. Some people don't mind if a stylist is stank. They still pay them, but it wouldn't be me. You ain't going to get my money treating me bad. Not going to happen. I think after all these little things that I mentioned, well, they're big to me. I'm pretty much sure you could think of some yourself. But after all these things I mentioned, you can figure out whether or not you want to book an appointment. You might want to go home and think about it or check out a few more salons before you decide to make an appointment. You might want to do that. See if they have online booking. We don't have online booking because we need to talk to the clients first, because a lot of times they want things and then when you talk to them about their hair, it's like, okay, you want that but you need this, or that's not, you're saying this but this is what it really is in a service. So we like to talk to you first, before making an appointment. But online booking's cool if they have it. Well, one thing I want to know is and hopefully I helped. One thing I want to know is what you look for in a salon. I want to know what you look for. Drop those things below in the comments. Let me know because I want to hear them. I could probably add it to another video. What else? And if you have any questions about what I had mentioned, you can drop that too. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. But those are just some thoughts, because people ask me, I'm going to a new, how do I find a salon, and da 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 da. You just don't want to go anywhere. You want to go somewhere that you feel like home. When you go to a salon, you should feel like it's home. You really should. You should feel comfortable. You should feel welcomed. You should feel valued. That's what I look for. If my standards are high, I need a salon that has high standards. You know what I mean? Oh, my shirt says, I am intelligent, resilient, loving, innovative, powerful, influential, and unapologetic. I got this at Target. Love t-shirts. And my earrings are by House of Saint Cyr. I have lovely earrings. And these are our salon colors. Isn't that beautiful? She made them. Got a few pair. Stay tuned for our next video. Next video is going to be on consultations, because I think that's such a big deal. It is for us to consult with you. We do it over the phone. We do it in person. We do it before we do your hair. And we back up that whole visit with, giving you information to go home with. I want to also let you know, to me, healthy hair is good hair. It's not a texture. It so isn't. I've seen textures that people desire so much, but they're jacked up and they're unhealthy. That's not good hair. Good hair is healthy hair. So that's really it. And if you want to check us out, we're at simplyerins.com with 1 R, 2 N's. You could check us out if you'd like. Also, I want to say we're at Simply Erins, where we keep it simple. All right. Hope all is well, and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. And you know what? I did curl my own hair. I'm so proud of me today. And you know what? I just want to say, products make a difference. If you are jumping from product to product to product to product to product to product, your hair is not going to be in great shape. I don't care what you say. It's just not. It's not going to be in great shape. It can't be, because you're doing too many things to it. Like, just calm all the way down. Get with a salon that can advise you on what to use based on your hair texture, based on your lifestyle, just based on what you do to your hair. I think we, as kinky, curly, wavy, sometimes straight, whatever it may be, people, we have this hair envy, this curl envy, as this girl Malika said. We have curl envy. I was like, yeah, right. We always want somebody what someone else got, instead of just trying to focus on what we have and making that better, making that the best it can be. And we try so hard to do the things that other people are doing to get the look that they have. Sometimes that we just jack up our own. We can't get there. Let's do what we could do with what we got. Like, deal with the hair that you have, not the hair that you want. It's just what it is. All right, I'm going, because I could sit here all day and chat about hair. All right, thank you. Bye.